Hey Virgo, I'm Alana and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick a card reading, and this week is all about your heart being reignited. It's the heart fire, so this is like the Ace of Cups almost, and being your passion being blown up. Your monthly energy is the Ten of Cups, so feels like the beginning, and this feels like where you're going. It's like the blossoming of this potential for the ultimate fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment, the big enchilada, what we all want. And so there is a reigniting of your passion and like your heart coming alive at this time. So I'm using Affirmators in love and relationships, and I'm using the Mary L. Tarot. I have stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, their timestamp below, so you can skip right ahead. Like, share, subscribe, all those goodies. And let's get started with stack 1. Just out of the way, you have 3 of Swords reversed, 7 of Swords, self-worth, and this is so cute. It says, I cast off all concerns about what people think of me. I know I'm a totally kick-ass person, and my kick-assness can never be diminished by rejection. So people can think what they think and feel what they feel. In the meantime, I'll just keep on knowing what I know without thinking about what they're thinking about what I already know, I think. All right, so anyways, that's just that cute thing, but we've got some more serious. I got my little cute deck and my very, very serious spiritual deck here going hand in hand. But the 7 of Swords in this deck does really correspond with this message about self-worth and free will and self-direction. It tells the story of Prometheus stealing the fire, or the raven stealing the light and giving it to man, giving man its sense of reason and self-direction and free will. And so we have your heart fire here, and the reverse 3 of Swords, which is kind of coming out of a heartbreak in the traditional tarot anyways. So it's like coming online, your heart coming online, and realizing that it's the other half of the engine that drives you, that your head is half an engine and that your heart is the other half, and then they click together and you have, like, I've been watching Lost in Space with my kids, so like the alien robot engine that can get them across the universe faster in ways that they couldn't do with our normal human technology, right? So it's like this otherworldly connection device technology that can catapult you towards this type of ultimate emotional energy. And so it is your love, your heart, your passion, the love of the divine, love of the universe, love for your fellow man, love for yourself, that is part of that engine, not your traumas. And that your past and your traumas do have power, but only as much as you give them, and that you have a choice as to how much you give them. Stack 2, 7 of Wands reversed, 8 of Discs reversed, that's 8 of Pentacles, and rest. It says, I take a step away from my stress, and then a deep breath, and then a crankiness killing nap. When I get the rest I need, I instantly become a better version of myself, able to navigate complex relationships in a single bound. When I don't, I'm not, which means I shouldn't. But I try to, and then we can't. And it doesn't, but I did, so I wasn't. Ugh, good night. I know that feeling when you're in an argument, in a frustration, and you have that we shouldn't go to bed angry thing, so we have to knock it out, we have to figure it out tonight. And sometimes the more you stay up doing that, the more tired you get, and the less fruitful that is, and the more frustrated you get. And it really is better to just, let's table this until the morning. But the 7 of Wands reverse does feel like a mighty wind coming and putting out that little fire of passion. So you do have this heart fire thing. It does feel like all this conflict and all this mental going back and forth that we start to ramp up when we aren't getting our rest is like putting out your flame. And so there is a call here for a time out where you put a little dome and a little protective shield around that flame so that it can so that you can nurture it back to life. And with this heart fire here, it's not going to be just a little bit of a candle of flame. It's going to be a bonfire. It's going to light you up for something new. It's going to light you up towards something that leads you further than you were even going before. But with this Eight of Pentacles reversed, it does feel like that you may be resisting this, that there's a way that a lot of us, like with the social distancing they're asking for us to do right now, to stay home and rest, they're actually issuing like stay-at-home orders in certain states right now, to where this rest may not be the, oh yay, finally I've been waiting for a break. It's more like it feels like it's being inflicted on you. It's a break in your routine that you didn't want. It's not something, it feels like something you're going to have to do begrudgingly, but it's showing that there have been some overwhelm and some having been overtaken by stress and anxiety, and this is going to be what you need in order to come back to life emotionally around, even though you may not feel like it's what you want. It's what you need. Stack 3, you have Justice, the Devil in reverse, and Loyalty. This says, I'm there for the people I care about in whatever way they need me. Ride to the airport? No problem. Bail you out of jail? You bet. Go see your band again? Maybe. The point is, when I stand with them, I know I'm part of something special. And to be honest, it doesn't suck to look around and remember they're standing with me too. So, you have a card here of mutual commitment. And 10 of Cups, your ultimate fulfillment, an ignition of passion in your heart for your partner or for a project. And so these are all positive signs for your relationships. Beautiful, positive, very promising signs for your connections and for your emotional life and your love life. But it's like the moment I'm looking at this reverse Devil, and it's like it's stored potential, it's stored energy, it's there, like Jared holding out that the bubble, whatever his gift to Sarah is, that mirror ball or the crystal ball, like a carrot. And you aren't able to reach for it and grasp it into your hands just yet until you can break free from this devil energy. It's like you reach for it and you run to the end, you run towards it, and then you are at the end of a tether, at the end of a chain. And so this thing that you want is just out of what you can reach until you can cut that chain, cut that cord. And so it is about unhealthy attachment patterns. And when you can break free from those unhealthy attachment patterns, then you are free to reach forward and take this into your hands. And the key that unlocks that chain is this Justice card. In this deck, it is talking about fearlessly diving deep and going in and learning yourself so completely, thoroughly, and honestly and brutally, and seeing the full reality of your amazingness, and at the same time without delusion and without illusion. And when you can understand and see yourself that thoroughly, then the delusions and the illusions of others also fade away. And in that deep, pure authenticity, you can connect with another without the pitfalls of putting no pedestals, not putting your partner on a pedestal, and where you can meet each other on equal ground, and equal spiritual ground, and equal physical ground, and how that can heal those unhealthy attachment patterns that keep you from reaching this that you're going after. All right, Virgo, I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.